Bonjour, I am the French Gacha gamer aka Lordfab, and today we are going to make the analysis of two characters that are very strong and back with a temporary banner. So this is Lordfab, pay attention, let's dig in. So today, my friends, we are going to talk about the Gayle abstract hunter and the Fio mechanical girl, because they are featured in the same banner, and clearly speaking, Gayle is crazy, but if you invest on this banner, you may have Fio also, so you may want to know why you want to summon and spend your gem for this banner. So let's start with Fio mechanical girl. So here you can see that his ranking is 6.25 and ranking B. So it's because she's a support, but she's not crazy even in PvP, even in PvE, and so on. So let's try to explain. So force 12.7, average stat are not crazy. Minimum 10k, maximum 14k. So she's not super strong in stats, but this is not what we want. HP 56k, that's quite average, okay, for a support. And attack 4k, it's also a support, so she don't have crazy stats. Same for defense, but we can see that in agility she's very low, so this is clearly a no-go for PvP, but why not for PvE? Critical rate 12%, critical damage 150%. Let's see her style. So she's quite unique, very black. She looks like Batman, Batman girl, you know, like a teenage style. quite funny, I would say. Catwoman, teenage style. So let's talk about her passive. Passives, HP 20% and defense 20%. It's quite interesting for support because we want them to stay alive. So it's interesting, clearly, for support as a passive. Then for the main skill of her, of this Fio is a Gauge C, so it's the fastest possible, so it's quite interesting. And then it's a 70% skill. So 70%, as you can see, minimum is 60%. 70% is very low, but we don't intend to make so much damage with her. What is interesting is that she's going to boost the agility for all allies for 20%. But, I mean, she's good in PvE, so we are expecting that she boosts other things that agility. I mean, agility is very good in PvP, but in PvE, okay, we may want attack to do more damage, we may want other stuff, but agility, come on, that's not so crazy. So then, what about, she has fist, light weapon, and those fists are ranked PvE too. So let's see. So the design of this fist is not crazy. Clearly, super average design. Light element, clearly, well, we use it all the time, so it's good. So passives of this weapon: attack power 10%, defense 10%. That's clearly good for PvP. For PvE, I mean, there is no time, so it's not during 60 seconds and so on. So it's flat all the time. I mean, she has not flat, but it's all the time. It's not temporary. 10% power, 10% defense. So that's quite good. Then she has a mix of skill. The first one is 75% damage with 5 times. So for chain, 5 times is crazy, and 75% is very strong. But the recast time is 20%, so not usable in PvP. Then we have a 45% skill damage, also with 5 times. So in terms of chain, she's really good. And then if you make a chain of 2 hits and more, this 45% will turn in. You will increase your attack by 20%. During 10 seconds. So that's quite interesting for the yeah, that was interesting for the PvE. You know, you launch this skill, and then after you can put the big skill. So why not? Clearly, why not? Why not? So what is the ranking of this character? So the weapon is S plus because in PvE the weapon is very nice, so you want to use it. Rerolling for her is not a good idea. She's not crazy, so A rank, that's okay. Then PvP, it's not clearly not a good idea to PvP with her. There's tons of characters that are better than her for PvP. Then PvE, she's acceptable in PvE. So if you want to use her on subjugation or PvE, that's quite okay, clearly. But I'm not doing this analysis for her. I'm doing this analysis for this character, okay? So, first statement, if you have few and want to use it for PvE and subjugation, that's okay. For PvE, that's okay. For PvP, remove it. So if you have her, you can just level up her, why not? Then we have Gayle Abstract Hunter on this banner. And for me, clearly, I'm going to summon for her because she's crazy good. I love this character. And for subjugation, she's gonna crack the roof. She's a buffer attacker, rank SS and note 9. So as you can see, except for X and temporary character, she's perfect. She's one of the best characters available in the game. So if we talk about HP, she's quite low in HP, but that's normal because she's quite strong attacker. Attack 5.4k. That's quite nice. She can deal massive damage also. It's not the 6.3, 6.7 from biggest attackant, but that's quite still good. Defense is very low. That's normal for her. But here is the strong point. She's able in PvP to attack first. 1350 in agility. She's one of the most agile character in the game, and she is the most agile character in the game, clearly speaking. So if you bring her the some weapon with ability passive stats with agility, she's gonna be crazy in agility. Critical rate, critical damage, that's quite normal. So then let's see her skin. So her skin is clearly, I would say, interesting. Yeah, I can say it. But we need to tell her that in terms of COVID, she needs to wear the mask on the mouth, and not on the front of the eyes, that in order to protect her from virus. But that's okay. Let's start to talk a little bit about passive. 20% passive, 20% attack power, agility and passive. That's clearly super nice for PvP. Then gauche C, so she's gonna be fast charging, but we know that we don't use this skill for PvP. We use it for PvE, but 60% damage 5 times, it's not crazy. Really low for PvE, but she's gonna increase the power of all your allies during 20%. So imagine that you are in subjugation, you press this button, and then your Levania and your Gayle are going to kill everything with their weapon, because their power will crack the roof thanks to the buff of friendlies. Same on PvP. I mean, I love friendlies. Really love friendlies. I think that for subjugation, it's a must-have character, clearly speaking. Then, in terms of weapon, her weapon is not crazy. I mean, it's a winter element. Sorry, winter element, and I mean, if you look at it, it's very average. I mean, passives are agility and power, so it's good on her, but not crazy. So this is good for PvP. This is good for PvE. I mean, this is not crazy. Then we have a skill with recast 40 seconds that we can use in PvP, and a cast 20% that we can use in PvE. So what do we do? Inflict 45% damage on a single enemy 4 times. Increase your agility 10%. Perfect in PvP. Perfect. But then in PvE, for 20%, increase 45 damage 5 times. In addition, the difference power of a single enemy is reduced. So I mean that normally on 20 seconds is quite very long, so people have the time to kill you in PvP, but in PvE it will be very nice. So it's an average weapon, but clearly you can use it, okay? So what is a ranking? Weapon, I said A today, because this weapon does not deserve a S rank. So A, because it's average, but you can use it as a secondary weapon for PvE or PvP. And then rerolling for her is a very good idea. If you are starting the game, she is crazy good. PvP, she's also, I mean, just perfect. She's one of the best character for PvP, clearly speaking. And for PvE also, as you can see, as a buffer, she can crack the roof in subjugation. So, I mean, I'm going to summon for her and make a video of summoning, clearly, because I love her so much, and in the middle of the week I'm going to summon for her. So let me know in the comment section if you are going to summon on this banner or not, and if you agree with me that she's a crazy good character. Also, don't forget that this database is available on nierdata.lordfab.com, and then you can see all my videos in English here with English. So please go and check the videos. At the end, in few weeks, every characters will have his videos in English, so you will know what you need to do. It's really my advice to give you some information if you need to invest or not, and I will continue in this way. Also, if you like my videos, please subscribe on this channel. This is very, very important. We are actually less than 100, so it's a very fresh and new channel. So please subscribe and then leave a thumbs up, please. That help for YouTube algorithm. And then on the last point, let me know in the comment section if you are going to summon for her or not. Thank you very much. It was LordFab. Bye bye.